right, welcome to Serbia, everybody. Full disclosure, Ivana and I have no idea what this says. We're imagining it says like Serbia or something, but despite Ivana's, I think, Serbian name, we have no idea what this says. We actually just stood on the opposite side of the sign and began filming and realized the E was backwards. Without the E, maybe the P, we would be on the opposite side. Like total tourists. But here we are. We've actually been here for 3 days so far, which means we've been 3 consecutive days without eating mici. And it's not a coincidence. The sun has not shone once in 3 days. 3 days of rain, because as we know from our 90 days in Romania, if you live a life without mici, you live a life without light.
Wow.
So today, Ivana and I are going to try and rekindle that flame by trying something called CEVAPI. I think it's pronounced CEVAPI. Visually, it looks almost identical to mici, although there is some differences in the recipe. We will see if there are some differences in the taste and in the flavor. First things first, welcome to all of our new Serbian viewers. Ivana and I are in fact not Romanian. We were just there for 90 days. We are full-time travelers. We've been going for like 3 years. Canadians, actually.
Right.
Ivana is an Indonesian Canadian with a Serbian name. Do you feel like you're back at home in Serbia?
Oh.
Not yet.
Not really.
Not yet. Okay, fair enough. With that, we're gonna go try, first time ever trying CEVAPI, and to be honest, this is the best weather we've had in 3 days.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can eat the food, and then after we eat, the sun will shine. It'll be a metaphor for things to come.
Yeah, that would be a miracle.
All right, with that, let's, the wind is blowing, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Wow, what a find, guys. This little tiny restaurant full of locals with tons of meat on the grill. Ivana and I were debating, should we go to a fine dining for our first experience, or should we have like a street food sort of greasy, you know, hole in the wall diner? We chose the local restaurant, and I think we chose right. The food looks amazing here. Didn't realize it's more like a burger.
Right.
So at the last minute, I was put on the spot. What ingredients do you want? I had no idea what I was doing, so I got onions, cucumbers, and some sauce.
Right.
I was hoping for pickles. I will say a big shout out to the 2 ladies working there.
Yeah.
They didn't speak English, and they didn't want to be on film very much. I said, it's okay. They said, but they were very kind of hilarious and helping me, trying to help me pronounce things, and they were quite helpful people.
So how many CEVAPI is in there?
Good question. How many pieces of meat?
Like
I think
4?
5. 5. Dan, I wasn't prepared for what toppings do you want. When she put it in the bun and started saying this, that, I was like, oh no, I have no idea. So anyway, here goes. It does look like little.
It looks like meat.
Sausages with no skin.
Yeah. Look.
And the 2 ladies there were just 5-star ladies. They were so cool. And they had not a single word of English. When I said hello, they looked at me like, this guy. It was really nice. It was a fun experience. Okay, here we go.
How is it? How is it? How is it?
Impossible not to like.
Oh.
It's like, so the meat itself is quite salty and quite garlicky, to be honest.
Try the meat by itself, maybe.
Quite garlicky. Like breakfast sausage. Like a little small sausage.
Does it taste like meat?
I wish I had pickles in here. I will say, I wish I had mustard too. We're gonna refine our order over the next month or 2 in Serbia.
I think this is the way they eat it.
I like to get some mustard in there.
You're still thinking about meat. The
I'm
way
thinking about
how
meat.
you're eating meat
Yeah,
is different in Serbia. So I think you prefer meat then.
Not a competition.
Because you said I wish I have mustard, I have this, the things
Mustard
that you
and
would
pickles
eat with meat.
With meat. This is more like Thousand Island salad dressing. Kind of like almost like Big Mac sauce. That's a bad description, but kind of like that. I wish it were a little bit pickled in there with mustard. I'm talking about meat. Either way, guys, it's very good. It's 5-star food.
How
this is
about
something
the
you
meat
can eat every day.
Though? Is it like meat? Okay. All right. Let me try mine.
Now, one more thing. When we first arrived to Serbia, the first person we talked to said this beer is the greatest beer in the world. Now, I'm not gonna drink a beer in public at the church here, as you can see. Probably the wrong idea, but we will try that later on in the video. And this, to be honest, is really good beer food because it's salty, garlicky, and it's a burger. It is kind of amazing. This could be better than MICI if I can perfect the toppings I want. I just, in the spur of the moment, I just started pointing at stuff. 5-star food. We'll eat this almost every day, to be honest. This is really good. It's a go-to meal. It costs for 2 burgers and 2 drinks.
Yeah.
$8.20, which
Dinar,
is $8. Pretty darn good. And the ladies there were hilarious. Anyway, you try, Ivana.
Alright. I got mine pretty saucy. Look at the sauce.
Whoa.
I got a little bit of, I don't know what the chili sambal look like.
Spicy.
Yeah, I think this one is gonna be spicy.
Yo, Ivana, yours looks better than mine. I think the more sauce might be the way to go. Sauce it up.
Maybe. Let's see.
Don't be shy.
First bite.
Yo, Ivana, that thing is... Does it feel heavy in your... Good job. Thumbnail. Yours looks like it weighs 5 pounds. Oh, new jacket. This is the wrong food for new jacket. Good job, Ivana. Tell me you like it though. Tell me the meat tastes like meat, right?
Yeah. Let me just try the meat.
Sure. Yeah, it looks like a little sausage. Breakfast sausage burger with cucumbers on it.
It's different. MICI is more bouncy. The consistency, texture.
Oh,
of
you're
the
right
meat.
about that. You're right about that. You are a food expert, aren't you?
MICI is more bouncy because they put the, what is it? Bicarbonate something.
Oh yeah, to make it sort of like juicy and bouncy. Yes, you're right about that.
This is not as bouncy as MICI.
Right.
Yeah,
Flavor
but it's still
is
good.
yes, the texture is different.
It's similar though. It's similar. Minced meat with garlic in
Yes.
it, some spices. They grill it. Same. It's similar.
Right.
Similar, but the way they eat it is different. Again, this one comes in a burger, and I've seen the CEVAPI put inside a pita bread as well,
Right.
like into a bun or a pita bread.
Or like a shawarma,
Yeah, shawarma.
because our friend George said Serbian food is Turkish food but better.
Right.
So maybe that shawarma thing is a Turkish influence.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's my guess.
Maybe. So they like it. They like to eat the CEVAPI like a sandwich.
Yes.
Here in Serbia.
I quite like it.
Whereas in Romania, the MICI, they just eat it with a little bit of mustard or pickle and bread on the side.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There you have it.
But they're both good.
Which would you say you prefer? It's not fair to pick favorites, but if you had to.
Oh, they're both good. They're different. Oh my gosh.
They're different.
Which one do you like better?
Right now, I would say MICI because I had it probably 50 times in 90 days.
You like MICI better.
But I need to
I think
perfect
I like
my
this one
CEVAPI.
better.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This one's
Interesting.
pretty good. Sometimes I like MICI, but I find MICI sometimes too salty.
That's why I like it.
This one is good.
Yeah.
But most of the flavor comes from the sauce, to be honest, on this one.
Yes.
But they're both good.
I wonder if you can ever get a CEVAPI burger with cheese on it, like a cheese CEVAPI. Someone's doing that in Serbia somewhere.
Sure.
There you have it, guys. All right, let's eat, and then we'll maybe, if I can, find somewhere to sneak this beer. I was told it's the best beer you could ever have.
Okay.
Let's eat. All right, lesson 1 of CEVAPI. It gets better and better as you go down, because the sauce and the onions and all the good stuff absorb into the bread and fall to the bottom. And bring napkins. That's lesson 2. Bring napkins. I'm sure it's all over my face. But so far, so good.
Yeah.
Stay tuned as I perfect my CEVAPI order. I gotta figure out.
You got a Serbian accent now.
I'm speaking Serbian all of a sudden. I'm speaking something. I barely speak English. I speak half a language over here. But pretty good. Good first meal in for CEVAPI experience.
Yes, really good.
All right. We're gonna end this vlog in style, drinking a beer at a skate park. What's cool better than that? I just realized this is a Z.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 3.
Right. Interesting. Or a backwards E.
Yeah.
Capital E.
There you have it. I will say shout out to George. Literally the first person we met outside the airport, I said, what should we do in Serbia? What's the most important thing? He said, drinking this beer. True fact.
Right. So, how is it?
I mean, it's great. It's ice cold. It's cold outside. It's awesome. I will say this will be my new go-to Serbian beer.
Ah.
It would have been Niksichko because this is, I think, the most common one, or one of the most common ones. But we're gonna go for this word, which I still cannot pronounce.
Try to say it. Try it.
It was written on the menu at the restaurant. Zayan Chatsko, something like this. Zayar Chatsko.
All right.
Anyway, I'm in. 5 stars. Beer and
CEVAPI.
CEVAPI.
CEVAPI was really good.
Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully in a few days or tomorrow we'll get some better weather and we can go museum, cathedral, fortress, learning, exploring, meeting people.
Yeah.
This is our usual style, but we've got 3 days of rain. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Woohoo!